Oh, going on, everybody? How are we doing today? Oh my goodness. All right. I had to restart my computer right before the stream today. Threw me off a little bit, but that's okay. That's how it works sometimes. So, doing a quick test. All right. Pretty sure you guys can hear me. Want to make sure. Let me know because sometimes things break. In fact, what was crazy was all of a sudden, like right before I was getting ready to go live, my XLR microphone wasn't registering. So I had to restart my computer and it seemed to be working fine. So hopefully it is. Hello, Mike from Never Let the Machine Win. How's it going? Always watching from Ontario, Canada. Jennifer, thank you. Appreciate you. Sister, always feel more comfortable when Jennifer's watching because if something goes wrong, she's always there to troubleshoot in the comments with me. So yeah, and Jennifer commented on this earlier during the countdown. But what do you guys think about the lava lamp cam? Do you like it? Do you like the lava lamp cam? It's just a second camera. It's actually my Canon camera that I've got hooked up. I'm still kind of playing around with how I want to use it, but I can show you guys where it's at right now. It's actually behind me, set up right there on the floor behind me. So the lava lamp is obviously back there. There you go. There's the Canon camera just kind of hanging out, pushing, or pointing at the lava lamp. I don't know. We'll get creative. We'll keep getting creative with that and having some fun with it. So here we are. We're live. And as I put up earlier, I definitely wanted to make sure you guys knew that this is powered by Streamyard. I'm using Streamyard, but I'm switching cameras because I'm also bolting on OBS virtual camera, which is super fun. I'm getting a little bit, trying to get a little bit more creative with how I'm using some of those things. But the reason I like using OBS is because I can do that transparent countdown in the beginning, but I also can use the Stream Deck to this guy right here, this unit right here, to program buttons, which allows me to switch camera views, which is what I'm doing. So while I am using StreamYard, I'm also adding other features. In fact, I wanted to tell you guys that tomorrow I'm going to actually be talking about using multiple cameras when you're streaming, especially with StreamYard, over on the Ask StreamYard show. So definitely subscribe to the StreamYard YouTube channel or join us in the Facebook group, wherever you prefer to hang out, or of course, follow the Facebook page. But tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern time, I will be talking on the Ask StreamYard show about using multiple cameras. There's various ways that you can set up multiple cameras to do these things. I've got my Brio hooked up here. Hello, that's really red. Definitely needs work on configuration of that one. It's also zoomed in for some reason. And then of course we've got the awesome lava lamp mic cam now over with the Canon. We have our behind the scenes camera, which is my old Logitech 920 camera. It's a webcam that a lot of people have and own. There's the Brio. You can see where the Brio is. And then over here, I've got my Sony a6100, which is definitely the best camera with the Sigma lens on it. And so, yeah, here we are. This is what we're doing. But tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about this way of using multiple cameras, but I'm also going to be talking about having multiple cameras in your scene all at the same time, maybe an overhead camera while you're still addressing, your audience as well. So that'll be on the Ask StreamYard show. I wanted to give a quick plug for that because I'm excited about that show because it is a question that comes up a lot. And so I'm going to be geeking out for the StreamYard community and helping everybody with some ways that they can use multiple cameras. So if you want to learn about that, then come join us tomorrow. So again, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join the Facebook group over in StreamYard and all those things, and we'll be doing that. And as always, if you want to try StreamYard, you can definitely sign up and I can get you a free trial if you go to melaniediane.com/StreamYard. You can try all the professional features. A lot of cool stuff coming down the pike for StreamYard. Some neat stuff coming that they're working on. Really, really excited about the upcoming StreamYard Teams that'll be released, which will allow multiple users to log into an account. So Jennifer here, I know, is probably really excited about that because if you have somebody who you want to have produce your show, maybe in the back end, helping you with comments and other things, you don't have to give them your access to your account anymore. You'll be able to use StreamYard Teams to have multiple users that will have permissions in your account. I have had a sneak peek of it. It's pretty easy, pretty slick. I'm excited about it. So that's coming down the road as well. So, all right, my friends, today we're going to talk about merch. I wanted to get your guys' help and some feedback from you on merch. But before we get into some of that, this is also a live Q&A. This is my weekly chit chat with you guys. So if you have any questions about anything at all, feel free to post those in the comments. Just put a Q in front for me so that I can find those questions for you. Super easy to do. So I'm going to put that up to let everybody know. And I'm going to check in with you guys because we got all kinds of people hanging out with us today. As I mentioned, we've got Dawn. Dawn is here. Dawn, you are awesome. You had such a very sweet comment right before I went live. I really appreciate you coming and hanging out with us. Dawn is also over in our Facebook community, so make sure you guys are part of that. It's the Facebook group. It's called DIY Marketing with Melanie. Dawn's in there, Jennifer's in there, all kinds of fun people are in there actually. And it's where you guys can support each other and hang out and ask more questions outside of these streams. So Dawn, it's great to see you here, my friend. Glad you're here. We've also got Laura, always back again, another DIYer. She's here hanging out with us today. And Robin is back. Robin Venata is here and she is watching from Kansas. Fantastic. Robin, I'm not sure I knew that you were watching, that's where you were located is in Kansas. So very fun. And our friend Ariana is here as well. PokeGal over on YouTube. Very, very fun, cool channel that she's got. So make sure you check that out. Ariana, this is my Shure microphone. It is the Shure MV7. This is a XLR microphone. It also will work USB. So if somebody wants to start out at USB and then maybe upgrade into XLR, you could use this microphone. However, I will say it is a quiet mic. And what that means is you would either have to have the mic pretty in your face, talking very closely to it, or you have to have the gain up almost all the way if you're not using a cloud lifter. So cloud lifter. Let me just show you guys the setup really fast. I've had this mic for a few weeks now, so I've been using it. So that's what I've got. This is the cloud lifter. This is the mic. This is an XLR cable. It's a different type of connection that's going inside this arm, going into the cloud lifter, and then from the cloud lifter, it goes into my Focusrite, my Scarlett Solo. And the reason why you have this is the interface. So this is how your XLR microphone can hook into a computer. So a lot of these XLR type microphones, musicians use them. Well, they hook right into their music equipment, their recorders, their soundboards. But in order to have a XLR microphone work with a computer, you need one of these interfaces. And so this setup is a lot more expensive than a USB setup like my Wavelink microphone that I have, but it's just kind of one of those things. So the cloud lifter is actually going to give you more gain so that you don't have to have your gain maxed out. And of course, the gain is basically, think of it as your recording volume. So I do love the mic. I also really love my Elgato Wave 3 microphone still. I still love that microphone. If somebody wants to go USB for simplicity, mobility, if I'm going to go travel, if I'm going to go on vacation or if I'm going to be going somewhere and I want to have my setup with me, I am taking my USB microphone. This thing is not coming with me. Like all this, are you kidding me? Forget it. I'm going to take that microphone with me. It's very small. It's very light. It's very compact. And the audio is amazing on it. So people ask me, why do you have both? It's essentially for all of that. So definitely wanted to point that out, but great question. I do love the mic. I like both of them. I think they actually both sound great. I will say that the Elgato Wave 3, in my opinion, has a better pop filter, built-in pop filter in it. The plosives, plosives from our P's, the air, the Shure microphone is more sensitive with it. So, but the Elgato is an amazing microphone and it's very inexpensive. This thing's a lot more expensive. So, but it's just kind of one of those things. It's all about preference, right? Mike says team multicams. Yeah. So I'm excited about my, that I figured this out. Now I've got it programmed on my Stream Deck too. So I can just push my little button and there's the lava lamp cam. If I need to go off screen for a minute to do something and I don't want you to see it, then I've got my little other camera, of course, and it's just fun. It's just fun to add a little more personality to the stream. So definitely wanted to show that off, I guess, as well. So attitude of gratitude with chronic pain. We're back. Oh, I love seeing you guys return to my streams. It's really great to get to know you guys and to have you guys coming back in here. It's just fantastic. So, so let's see here. Yeah. So Jennifer's commenting. She says, my coworkers and I all use the same StreamYard login based on our info@email address. So I'm not sure how StreamYard Teams would be better for us actually. So Jennifer, it will actually allow you to not have to worry about, like let's say if somebody new needs to log in and they've logged out, or they've maybe you have another StreamYard account that you're using as well, you actually can be a part of multiple accounts. So everyone would have their own login. You wouldn't have to worry about using the same email address and, texting somebody that code or whatever, or them getting the code. They would just log in. So it's multiple users log in, and then you'll have different teams that you can be a part of. And when you select that team you're a part of, there will be that team's set of streams and unique destinations. So I'm personally really, really excited about this. I think it's a great thing that StreamYard's bringing to the table that a lot of people have asked for. So, but not everyone will need it. You may have a workaround. So if you have a workaround, it works for you, it'll be great. So what's up? The Bademart Design says, first time watching you live. Fantastic. Well, welcome to the stream. So just so you know how this goes, I'll be doing some live Q&A. So if you have any questions about live streaming, social media, marketing strategy, anything at all, just put a Q in front of your question, and I'd be happy to answer the question for you. So CK's here. She's on the road. She's listening to us. Fantastic. Heading to Indiana. CK, I'm in Indiana. Girlfriend, I'm in Indiana. Where are you coming to Indiana? What are you doing while you're here? Where will you be? Can we get a meetup, right? That would be so cool. So welcome back to the stream for sure. So Billy's here as well. Fantastic. Excited. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Fun. Awesome. The Bademart Design says, thank you for helping me grow my channel to 1,000. That is amazing. Congratulations. I watched your video on StreamYard and have been able to grow my channel through live stream. That is absolutely fantastic. The Bademart Designs, congratulations on hitting 1,000. That's a big deal. That's a really, really, really big deal. That's amazing and fantastic, and definitely a huge win that we need to celebrate. So let me just give you some confetti here really quick. Let's just make sure that we do it appropriately, right? Throw a little confetti there for the Bademart Designs. That's really, really great. Congratulations. Super, super good stuff there. Okay, let me see here, you guys. I see I got a couple questions coming, which is fantastic. So here's what I want to say. Here's what we're going to do today. Do you guys see this shirt? You know my friend James Hicks, right? Did you see the James Hicks show that we did? We talked about Buy Me a Coffee. I now use Buy Me a Coffee to collect tips. I'm raising money. So I'm going to try to get to about $300. And when I get to $300, what are we going to do? We're going to have some fun. We're going to go shopping. We're going to maybe make some changes to the lights. We're going to maybe buy some new things for the setup. And I want you guys to be a part of that. So we're definitely doing that. I love that James introduced me to Buy Me a Coffee. And of course, we did a stream about that. So if you want to learn more about Buy Me a Coffee, go watch that replay with James Hicks. But I am currently, right now, wearing James Hicks merchandise. Da-da-da. See? All that shirt, that's James Hicks. That's his shirt. Now I'm going to show this to you guys and how this works, but I definitely want your guys' feedback because you guys, I'm going to be doing the same thing. This shirt, by the way, is so soft. It's that kind of material that's like really soft. It fits me well. It's great quality. So I'm super, super pumped about this. I am going to be partnering with the same company that James partnered with, same company that Diana Gladley works with, same company that Doc Rock, Sean Boyd, he works with, same company that Kirk Nugent works with. A lot of people, a lot of streamers, a lot of other people out there. Sammy Cool, who sometimes is in our comments here. So Sammy Superstar, as he is on YouTube. I think he kind of started the trend. I think everybody started following Sammy. But this company called Press and Sew, they are an amazing business, amazing company owned by Sylvia and Anthony Nixon. I have talked with Sylvia a few times. I love the chick. She's awesome. She's so fantastic, so smart. And I love what they're doing. But essentially, I'm going to be able to have some merchandise that you guys could buy or anyone can buy, really. Or I can, gift out to somebody if I want to. And so I want some ideas from you guys today about what we should do for the merchandise. Now, I'm going to be working on some designs and stuff for it, probably start out with 3 or 4 different types of designs. And you guys, you better believe that we're going to have a shirt design that says, like, getting scrappy or get scrappy or scrappy, not crappy. I'm the scrappy entrepreneur over here. That's how it works. And as I always say, we can be scrappy, but scrappy doesn't have to be crappy. And so we are definitely going to have some getting scrappy merch, right? We have to. So we're going to be working on those designs. But I wanted to get some feedback from you guys about what kind of merch you think would be fun. I have some ideas myself, right? Pokegal says, take my money. Yeah, it's going to be it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun with this. I definitely want you guys to be a part of this because truly that's what this is all about. It's about you guys, and I want to provide you guys with some awesome things that you guys will like as well. So we're going to be doing that. Let me make a quick adjustment to la 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 la. I want to fix it. I got to fix my speaker. Wait, ooh, I don't want that. Whoa, about changed the wrong thing. Okay. Oh, we're good. We're good. Okay, cool. Oops, I did just change something I didn't want to change. Hold on. There we go. My goodness. Okay, you should still be able to hear me. Okay, yeah, you should. Oh my gosh. I love it. Kim says, I want a scrappy, doesn't have to be crappy, mouse pad for my staff. Oh my God, mouse pad is on the list. This is a mouse pad that I had made a long time ago. They kind of messed it up, but it's all right. I didn't have to pay for it. But this is what I used. This was my kind of sign off a long time ago. It was go be awesome. I still say that to people, go be awesome. But everything's shifting. And actually, I'm working on some content about shifting. I think that people say all the time, you sometimes have to reinvent yourself. I don't think you can reinvent yourself. I think, again, like I say about your personal brand, you don't create your personal brand. It's inside of you. You just decide how you want to let it out. Right. And I think we have a couple questions maybe even about that, but it's not about reinventing yourself. It's about realigning yourself. Right. And so that's kind of some content that I'm working on right now as well. So all right, so let me see here. Letitia is here, by the way. I saw that comment a second ago. There she is. Letitia, what's up, sister? So glad. I think this is your first time catching me live. Definitely welcome to the stream. This will be a lot of fun. So, Letitia, I think I should have you on my show sometime too. Letitia Campbell, you guys, she's got some great stuff. She helps people with list building. She's an online course creator. She's an amazing, amazing entrepreneur as well. So definitely go check her out for sure. So, Laura says, James has a whole swag shop. Yeah, you know what's funny? And James, by the way, is not live today, or he's not watching us live today. He is flying. He's traveling right now. So he's like, I'm going to miss your stream. I'm like, dude, I'm going to be wearing your shirt. You're going to miss it. But that's okay. So James actually, like I said, introduced me to this whole Buy Me Coffee. I was talking to Sylvia with Press and Sew, which is the company I'm going to be using. And she's like, James went all rogue on us. We always say start with 3-4 designs, but he wanted all these things. She's like, so we let him. He's all extra. I'm like, oh, that is hilarious. So we got to give James a little bit of a hard time for that for sure. So, okay. Hey, Christian. Christian is here as well over from Streamyard. In fact, Christian, I was telling everyone in the beginning of the show that we're going to be talking tomorrow, not necessarily you, but I'm going to be talking tomorrow on Ask StreamYard about using multiple cameras. And I got my lava lamp cam set up, and I made sure I had it set up so that I could show that off tomorrow during the show. But yeah, so you guys, Christian is with StreamYard. So if you guys make sure you come join us. And Christian also has a podcast, a show of his own. I've shared it before in the DIY marketing group. It's called Social Chefs. It is so good. It's a weekly show. You will learn about updates in social media marketing and all the things. It's on Thursday mornings. Definitely subscribe to that YouTube channel. It's really, really, really good. And then Christian and I actually have been kind of hanging out and partnering a little bit together and doing a fun podcast called Launch Your Live. It's a podcast that Christian started a long time ago, and we have guests on and we let them talk about how they use live streaming. So definitely go check that out as well. Subscribe to that one over on YouTube as well, Launch Your Live. And then of course, I love the Social Chefs. I love getting my updates on that on Thursday morning. So what's up, Peter, all the way from Australia? Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's probably evening there for you, right? Okay. Bling Auntie says, I rebranded on the solstice. It's a thing and it's me. I feel free. Congrats. That's fantastic. Let's throw a little bit of confetti over from the side. There it is. I was a little early on that one. There's your confetti, Bling Auntie. That's fantastic. Congratulations to you as well. So, all right. 4 a.m. So good morning, Peter. Good morning. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. So let me show you guys what we're going to be doing here. Let me minimize a couple things. Let me get this up. So again, I said I was going to be using Press and Sew. So I'm going to pull up their website because I just want to explain a little bit about how this works. So here's the Press and Sew. Add to stream. There we go. So using StreamYard to share my screen right now. Again, another super easy feature. So here's Press and Sew. Now, I told you that the owners are, Andrew, I said Anthony earlier, my bad. But Sylvia is the one I've talked to so far, but they started this company. And as you can see, here are some of the brands that use them. I mentioned, Sammy Superstar, James Hicks. We've got his is right here. So there's his. We've got Kirk Nugent's How It All Works, right? A lot of people are using, and more people are starting to use this company, Press and Sew. We'll go to James's store since James has been a guest on our show, and he's a friend of of mine. So here's his store. So each business owner gets their own storefront. And so this is what I will be able to do. So I mentioned that Sylvia was giving James a hard time talking about how he was all extra. So he has all these different designs. She really wants me to start out with, like 3 to 4 designs, and then we can do some stuff. I just bought this shirt not that long ago, and it's the one I'm wearing today, as you can see. So here I am, right? You just kind of do this. I need a shirt cam or something because my mic gets in the way. But so press and sew. There you go. Yeah. Press and sew. Now you should be able to see it. Press and sew. There you go. So yeah, sorry. Yeah. She said, never mind. So you can have all this merchandise on the site, right? And you can buy it so you, the consumer, you buy it. And then here's the deal. It's not like James has to go package up the shirt and ship it out to you. This company handles all of that. They handle all the fulfillment. Here's the other thing that's cool. It's not like James has to say, well, I have to buy 50 of each of these t-shirts and they go on a shelf and they sit there, right? No, that doesn't work that way. It's actually pretty slick. It's pretty easy. So there's a few different stipulations with the different products you go with. I believe mugs, for example, you do have to buy a little bit of inventory just because of the way they're manufactured. But pretty much all the shirts are made to order. And so I will tell you, I have had made to order shirts before, and they were not very good quality. They were pretty crappy. They were made in somebody's garage and they didn't know what they were doing. You can make t-shirts in your garage and do a really good job, but the one that I had a long time ago was not very good. So this is the way this works. So as you can see here, here's his shop. Now let's go over to Diana Gladley. There she is. She's another amazing streamer that I've recommended before for you guys if you want to learn about more of the tech and the gear and stuff. So she's got designs too. I love this one. Create, post, repeat. I'm probably going to be getting that shirt because look at that color. How slick is that? And it's the same kind of shirt that I have on today. And now that I have this one, oh my gosh, you guys, it is so soft. I love it. I absolutely love it. So, but you can see her store looks different. She's got a different background. Her logo's up here. So all this cool stuff. So she's just got shirts, right? I'm definitely going to have shirts, but you guys, I want to have some other stuff. Sylvia basically told me that I can do whatever I want. Now we can look over here at promotional advertising. This is just another site. So if you're looking to order things in bulk, you can definitely do that. You can find all kinds of stuff. If you go over here, you can look at we've got she's got bags. So if you guys have events, I know Kimberly Ferguson, sometimes you have events or you're looking for other things. You can also order from them in bulk too. So you can, and by the way, you guys, Sylvia doesn't even know I'm talking about this right now. They're not like a sponsor for this. I'm just want to support this company. I'm going to be using them and it's awesome. So you can actually buy promotional materials in bulk as well. So large companies, they have some very large clients as well for this. But if you wanted to order bulk items for an event you were holding, or just you wanted to have some marketing materials in your office or whatever, you can also order this stuff from them as well. So definitely a big fan. But this whole personal shop thing I'm pretty excited about this. I'm pretty excited. So you guys, what should we do? What should we do? I already have some ideas. I'm going to go ahead and pull up my Google Doc because I've been kind of coming up with some fun ideas, but I want your guys' thoughts. Kimberly said she wanted a mouse pad. That is on the list. So the mouse pad is 100% on the list. There it is. What other ideas do you guys have for this? Because I'm taking notes. I want to know what you guys would want. Now, I will tell you, here are a few things of ideas. Like sayings, let's get scrappy, right? That's one. Scrappy first, fancy later. That's another one that I had. Obviously, scrappy doesn't have to be crappy. It's probably going to happen. Another one I thought was make scrappy happen. I kind of liked that one, like some phrases. And then another one that I don't really say on the show a lot, but it's something I talk about with people that take my boot camp course, my live video boot camp, that when I do the group coaching sessions, when I do personal coaching sessions on my podcast a lot, I talk a lot about, how we can buy all the fancy things and it can make us feel empowered. But really, in order to start to feel good and confident and showing up online and doing more, we have to be taking action. And so you take the action, and your action creates courage. And then the more courage you have, the more action you take. And it creates this awesome snowball effect, domino effect, however you want to describe it. But I thought I also like the phrase action first, courage later. I kind of liked that one. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Kimberly says earrings. Oh, that would be fun. Some earrings with some stuff on them. I like it. Let's see. PokeGal says a picture of an outline of your head with the hair. Okay, that's actually pretty cool because the logo, you guys, the logo, like my logo. So let me look here because we've got a couple of those. This is a good idea and I'm thinking about it. I am thinking about it. Let me find, so like we've got, Sammy, he loves Max. So he's got him. That's kind of his, like, his logo. Doc rocks too. Where is his? Because let's get live. That's it. He's got kind of that same concept, in his logo. There it is right there. See it? If you look at this hat. So there's his like face, right? With his beard and his glasses. So that's kind of popular right now because when you're a person and you are your business, right? It's very interesting how it's like, okay, well, I could use my name and that could be my logo, but then I wish I had an icon for my business. But when you are an individual helping people, a lot of times that icon can actually be like a sketch of you. So I really like this idea, Ariana. I'm thinking about it. I am definitely thinking about doing something similar to that. I just don't want to like accidentally feel like I'm kind of copying somebody. And there's a lot of people that are using that style of logo, if you will, but it's definitely a thought. Now, Jennifer says the lava lamp. Yes. So the lava lamp is absolutely going to be making an appearance in my branding somehow because the lava lamp has become a piece of me and my streams with you guys. And this is all part of the evolution of your brand, right? You won't get this evolution if you sit back and you wait for things. This stuff's in you. I love lava lamps. I love the lava lamp. If you've been here before, you've probably heard me tell the story that was actually my daughter's lava lamp first. It was her idea to put it in the set and it has stayed there and everyone loves it. My audience noticed it immediately. People always comment on the lava lamp. And so the lava lamp has become part of my branding. So if I have my little be right back screen that I need to use when I need to blow my nose, here it is real quick. So that video has a lava lamp in it. Here's the starting soon. Right? The old one. So the lava lamp has definitely like fallen into my branding. That was not me sitting down saying, I think I want to put lava lamps in my branding. It's because I just was doing stuff. The gradient coloring has become part of my branding. The purple colors, the pink colors, that's all just evolved because I was taking scrappy action, right? Scrappy first, fancy later. Take action. Bling Auntie says action first. She likes that for an idea. I want to make sure I put that in there. So yeah. Oh, Ariana. See you, sister. Ariana always has a Zoom call. So yeah, definitely. Thank you for being here as always. So Laura says magnets. That's cool. That's not on my list. I like that. So here's the ideas I have on my list so far. I will tell you what they are. Obviously t-shirts. Okay. T-shirts for sure. Now I will tell you, I actually have a banner for this. I'm so sorry. There we go. All right. So I will tell you also that t-shirts. Now t-shirts, this is a crew neck t-shirt. I like V-neck t-shirts. Girls, maybe it's a girl thing. I don't know. I really like V-neck t-shirts. It's just the style I like. I also like those 3/4 sleeves, like baseball style shirts. There's one that I have that I wear. It says live in the dream. I got it at Target. Something like that I'll probably will have as well. So I have like a t-shirt. I've got V-necks. Robin says, I'm into the V-necks. So 3/4 sleeve baseball shirt as well. Definitely those are the ideas for shirts on there. Shonda agrees. You guys like V-necks. Again, maybe it's a chick thing. I don't know. Now mugs, obviously. I don't have one down here today. A mug of some sort or a water container, maybe just something, right? I think mugs are fun. People like that. They want that dose of inspiration maybe in the morning when they're drinking their coffee or something. So I think the mug is definitely one for some inspiration. Mouse pad, which Kimberly actually brought up the mouse pad, which is awesome because that was on my list because I've had this mouse pad forever and my God, it's ready to be replaced. It's got coffee stains on it and probably spilled cocktails on there. I mean, there's all kinds of crap on there. Time for a new one, right? Peter says he also prefers V-neck. All right. Well, we might be onto something, friends. We might be onto something there. Definitely gonna have V-necks. Okay. So mousepad. Okay. Also, speaking of, my phone is ringing right now. Phone case. Why not a phone case, right? The only issue I think I may run into with phone cases would be like the different sizes of phone cases, right? Those types of things. Hold on. So, I thought a phone case would be cool too. I used to have a phone case a long time ago that had like a cool like message on it. And I thought that was super fun as well. The magnet I just added. So Laura had that idea for the magnet. I will tell you this. Drink coasters, Peter says, that's a good idea too. I like that a lot, actually. Drink coaster. I want it to be stuff that people it's like practical, right? And I think drink coasters, especially at your desk where you're going to be working, maybe watching me live or whatnot, that's a really good one. I also want these to be, again, my merchandise is not just going to be like Melanie Diane Howe. That's just not it. It's going to be stuff that I want you to like. This is what I liked about James's stuff. I really liked this shirt, and you guys can go buy this shirt too. I'm telling you, seriously, this is like the softest freaking shirt. Like, I love this shirt. I wore this shirt yesterday, by the way, on Luria's show, Live Streaming Pros, when we did this fun little challenge. But I wore the shirt on purpose, and then, of course, I took it off. It's not like I wore it both days, full days in a row. But I'm going to be buying more shirts from these other live streamers. I want to support them. But where was I going with that? I don't remember where I was going with that. Oh, it's like I liked this shirt because it's like cool and I like it. It's like a phone. It's a phone. He's a streamer, right? How cool is that? And I definitely will have my logo incorporated somewhere, maybe like back here. Is his logo back there? No, his logo's not back there. But I want these things to be motivational. I want them to inspire you. I want them to be reminders. I want my voice in your head when you're feeling scared or when you're feeling limited or when you don't feel empowered or when you need that extra push. Right? And so drink coasters, I think that's a good one because you're going to set it at your desk, right? So I definitely like the idea of, the other one I wanted to say was like wall art. Okay. So like wall art, I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go to, a website called Place It. It's actually, it's kind of like Canva, but a little different. It's just designed different. I think the intention of this is different, but it's actually, from Envato. I think Envato bought them, but there we go. So this is Place It. But one of the things I really thought was cool, was like, you can go here and you can see these mock-ups. Oh wait, there we go. Mock-ups. I was in the wrong spot. So we have apparel, right? We'll do activewear. That sounds cool. Maybe I need some activewear too. But look, you could actually create your own little mock-up. How neat is that? Like if you wanted to do some of this and then market it, you can actually do your own and then throw your design in there and it creates a mock-up. Now, I wasn't necessarily using it for that. How about sports bras? Should I do sports bras? We're not doing sports bras. But I loved using this to kind of come up with some ideas. Right? So I thought that was actually super fun. Oops. I'm so sorry. I keep like jumping around all over the place. Where was the one? There was one where I saw, where is that? It was like home. Oh my gosh. Designs. It's in here somewhere. Oh, I bet it was over there. Okay. I'll find it. I'm going to find it. But there was wall art as well. And I really liked the wall art idea. Let me just do that. Wall art. Oh yeah, there it is. Boom. Okay, here we go. So kind of the same thing. I want to do some really cool, on like something that you would put in your office, right? Like something that would be, like you actually would want to look at it. You would want to look at this and be like, yes. That's why I liked the whole action first, courage later, right? I really, really thought that. Obviously, let's get scrappy today. I thought I can come up with a really cool design, but I thought this. I would like you guys to have something like. Now that's pretty excessive. Like that's like wall art, but I like this stuff. I would put this up in my office, right? I like these types of things. Sonia says, "Yeah, quote wall art. Yeah, for sure. I like wall art. I mean, I like this stuff. I seriously have a few. I have things like this in my own house, so definitely sticky notes." Okay, for my group, I recently ordered sticky notes. They have today I am grateful for at the bottom. The rest is blank. I like that. Very cool. Robin says car window decals. Yeah, I mean, I could be like, you could be putting all that stuff all over the place, right? Decals and stickers. So stickers, we got some votes for stickers here. I actually have stickers that I had done right before I went to an event where I, like this right there. Whoop. Get that light. That lighting should be better. That is pink, you guys, but it's showing up as orange. But that says, don't let your gifts go ungiven, which was kind of one of the other ones, right? Oh, yeah. Thanks, Laura. I was literally like talking about it there. Something like that, right? Thank you. So she says, your sign behind you. Yes. Thank you, Laura. Appreciate it. That's helpful. So stickers is good. Stickers is good. I like it. What else? Yeah. Okay. So Sonia says phone case. This says scrappy, not crappy. I like that too. I kind of like the scrappy, not crappy thing on the phone case. I like it. Okay, cool. So let's see here. I like the drink coaster. So we got that in there. What other ideas do you guys have? Let's see. Action. Whoop. What other things do you guys want? Oh, something with, I was going to say, I talked to Sylvia at Press and Sew, and I was like, I mean, like, can we, like, anything? Like, she's like, girl, I can probably get just about anything. I'm like, what about lava lamps? She's like, ooh. I think I kind of stumped her. And then when I talked to her the second time, she's like, by the way, the lava lamp thing I kind of love. We're going to figure that out. So you guys, maybe you'll be able to order your own lava lamp, right? Maybe you'll be able to order your own lava lamp. CK says hats. Okay, yeah. I think hat was definitely on the list. So I don't wear hats because when I wear a hat, it looks like I'm bald now. But I know a lot of people like hats. And there's a lot of hats on there. So, right, like here we go. And when you say hat, CK, are you talking about like Doc's hat here, Doc Rock's hat? Or are you talking about like a hat? Yeah, there we go. Beanies. Yeah, see there, this is a beanie. So, okay. Beanies. All right. Ooh, instead of a stress microphone. That's pretty cute. That's a good idea. What he's talking about is the squishy things, right? Squishy things. Okay, so press and sew. It's actually, it's press in sew. So PRESS in, like the letter N, and then SOW. So that's the one, right? That's the one. Laura asks a great question. This is really a great teaching moment. And then I do want to get up and answer questions because holy crap, it's already 2:43. But keep posting your ideas. And if you're part of the DIY Marketing with Melanie Facebook group, come on over there and point out some more ideas too. CK says trucker hat. Okay, yeah. Okay, I like the stress ball idea of being a microphone. That's pretty fun. So Peter, you are like full of ideas, my friend. Full of ideas. Let me add that one to the list here. Okay, so stickers make an easier way to tag a phone cover instead of making 53 different phone case sizes. Yes, that is actually a great point. And that is, I used to have that sticker, these stickers right here on my phone case. So that's a really good idea. Mike, I appreciate that. That's actually something to think about. I'll ask Sylvia about the phone case. For all I know, the phone cases might be like the mugs where you have to order a minimum. But at the same time, all this stuff is basically like, you know, maybe we offer like 5 different sizes, like iPhone, big, medium, and small, whatever. And then maybe like a couple popular Android phones. And that's about it. But I agree. There's like so many different ones. But you're right. The stickers definitely. I think if I do stickers, you guys, it would be a sticker pack. So I don't want to just do one sticker. I would do like a sticker pack. But I also was thinking about ordering stickers of my own and having them. Stickers are cheap. Stickers are not expensive and they're awesome. And people like to put them all over the place. They like to put them on their laptops. They like to put them on their like drink things, or maybe that's just the kids these days. But Addison loves stickers and they put them on like all their stuff. But anyway, so, okay. So I got the hats, put beanies, trucker hat, etc. I like that. That's a good one. Okay. Golf ball. Yeah. Golf ball tees, markers, and towel. Okay. CK knows I like to play some golf. She knows I like golf. So I like that. You're talking my language. I think that golf balls could be kind of fun. The only problem I have with that is that you don't keep it, right? You don't hang on to it. Let's get back to Laura's question, because that is a great point. She says, what's the objective of the merch? Here's the deal. The objective is not to make a bunch of money. I'm not an apparel company, right? The objective is, hey, I want to give people some fun ways to connect with me in a different way, right? Like this shirt, right? We know this is James's shirt, James Hicks, and he's been on the show before. He's always in our comments. He's super helpful in our group. We ask questions. He has answers. We love him. I want to support James, right? But I also like t-shirts that nobody in my town probably has ever seen or has. I like that. That's something I think is really cool. And so I want to be able to have that same thing, but I feel like more connected to James because I am literally wearing a t-shirt that he designed, right? That's part of his business. I also know that by buying this t-shirt, James got a little bit of money for that t-shirt. I also know that Sylvia and her husband, a minority-owned business who I want to support as well, also made some money on that t-shirt. And then somebody else, wherever this was printed, made some money as well. So not only does this spread some love, like this concept, spreading the love, right? It's getting lots of people a way to earn a little bit of money. It's not a lot of money, and it's not about the money. It's just about I want to make a bigger, deeper connection with my audience, but I also want my designs to inspire. I want my merchandise to serve more. It's not just branding. Again, this is not like, oh, I want Melanie Diane to become a name brand t-shirt that people want to wear. That's not happening. That isn't happening. That is not what our objective is. The objective is to connect with you, but also do something that helps you in those moments, right? I want to be that voice in your head. That's why I do this. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help people. And so by having this merch and having these specific designs, that's my objective, right? So back to CK's super fun idea, right? Golf balls, etc., right? Is that golf ball when somebody's out there playing golf, is that going to do that, right? So that's why I kind of want things that are either in the office, when they're thinking, when they're working, shirts they can wear, like just feel good in, right? Like that's kind of what I'm thinking. So while I love the idea, and Laura agrees, she's like, yeah, so golf balls are fun, but does the golf ball deliver? Is that the vehicle to meet my objective? But great question, Laura. I'm actually really glad you asked that question because, yeah, koozies, canned glass bottle coolers. I think those are super, super good ideas. I've definitely got drink containers of some sort. Actually, I need to add koozies, though, because I did not have koozies on the list. Okay, so I love it. You guys, this is so fun. I'm excited about this. We're probably a few weeks away from this, but it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be fantastic. So let me get to the few questions that I had posted here. I saw some questions in here. So let me get in here. I know there was one way up. Somebody asked one nice and early, and it looked like a good, juicy question, like a juicy one. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Bling Auntie, are you still watching? I'm finally getting to your question. Thank you for being patient. If you were. So, okay, let me see here. CK, did you ever tell me where you're going to be coming, by the way, in Indiana? You said you're heading to Indiana, but did I miss your comment where you actually told me where? Let me know. I want to know where you're going to be if you can. DM me if you don't want to say it publicly. All right, so Bling Auntie says, you do a great job acknowledging relationships without saying too much personally. What's your secret to keeping that positive engagement without going too far? Wow, that's a really good question. And I haven't really thought about this a ton. I think some of the way I engage, so I think what she's saying is I acknowledge relationships without saying too much personally. So maybe what she means is like, honestly, let's back up. So just so we're all clear here, I don't actually really know anyone that's watching that. There's a few people, of course, that tune into these shows that are local. I literally had lunch with Kimberly Ferguson before the Today Show. So that is definitely a woman I know personally here locally. There are other people, CK, I've never met in person, right? Laura Williams, I have never met in person, at least to my recollection. But she's an Indiana woman, right? I've never met James in person. I've never met Mike from Never Let the Machine Win. I've never met Christian in person, even though I literally talk to the guy almost every other day because we do a lot of work together, right? I think that what's cool about when you use live video is I'm talking to you. So CK is answering the question I just asked. She's saying she'll be in the Indianapolis area, right? That is 55 minutes. Well, depending on where you are. The northern part of Indianapolis is like 45 minutes away from me. That's it. So like, but she's answering a question because I asked a question because she made a comment. We're having a conversation. You can't do that the same way with other types of content. There's some content is basically one-way content. A podcast is a great example. I love podcasting, but it's essentially omnidirectional. It is one direction. It is from you, the content creator, and the consumer of the media. They are listening, but they are not talking back to you unless you create a way for that to happen. Now, a smart way for that to happen would be, my friend Heather Sager does a really, really good job of this. So the Heather Sager Show, her Instagram, the Heather Sager, she does a really good job of saying, she asks a question of her audience, her podcast audience, and then she tells them to like DM her or to do a screenshot, tag her. That's her, like, that's them responding. That is them responding to her. She does a really good job of this. So she's created a way. She's also coached her podcast audience that she does this. But you know what she does? She responds to them. You can't ask for a response and then not respond to the response. That's a lot of words, but it's conversation, right? A lot of content is omnidirectional, meaning you create something, you push it out there. You don't ever get that you might get some feedback, but a lot of times it's delayed feedback and it doesn't necessarily trigger additional dialogue. When you're live, we can be talking back and forth, right? So literally like CK and I are sitting here talking back and forth, like legit, you know what I mean? So it's interesting that you say it this way, but I really do believe that the reason I have fostered these relationships is because of going live and them being here and showing up and talking. Just like you, Bling Auntie, same thing. You've been here on the show multiple times. So I do think that it's the media that I have chosen to do this. So Facebook Live, YouTube Live, I am multi-streaming. And here's the other thing. I have a home, I have a place where people can hang out with me further. And that is inside the Facebook group. And so I talk here, we hang out, we talk while I'm on video, but then I also always invite everyone, hey, do you want to take the conversation further? Come on over to the Facebook group. Inside there, it's like the same conversations, but just different. We celebrate wins together. People ask questions. I jump on sometimes on video and answer the question. Sometimes I just type the answer. People help each other out. So when I say things like James Hicks, a lot of people know who James is. I've never met James in real life. That will happen. I guarantee it. We've become fast friends. I always joke and say he's like practically my work husband, but like literally the reason why that's happened is because of these ways that I'm able to connect with people. So creating content isn't enough. You've got to have a way to maintain the relationship. And so that is what I chalk it up to be honest with you. And no, I don't get too personal. But because we have kind of like a theme of how we communicate with each other. It's around this stuff. And if it's stuff that you're interested in, you're naturally going to talk to me. Now, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to share personal details. I really don't have a lot of issues with sharing personal details. I just don't. But like if people share information with me, great, we're going to talk about it, right? I mean, that's just kind of one of those things. So it's really just a matter of, I think I chalk it up to the media itself. I think this is the best way to get to know people and the fastest way, but then also having a place where you can continue those conversations. And that could be in your DMs of social media, right? I personally wanted to create a community, and that's what I think I'm doing online as well, is creating a community. So that was a really good question. Like, that's a really good podcast idea as well, for sure. I definitely want to acknowledge that. Ariana, she's not here now. She said, how do I become a guest on StreamYard? I mean, just send an email to them and tell them what your idea is. I think that if you're continuing to use StreamYard, one of the coolest shows that they do is every other Thursday night, Dana and Kelsey Bentz do this really cool, they feature a streamer and they talk about how they're using live video for themselves and their business. And I think that would be a cool show for sure. I don't get in the group, I guess, and just, be a member of the group and share some information with it. Let's see. Mike says, maybe about a year from now when I go to Goshen. Goshen is like way up north. It's north west for me. And I think it's like 3.5 hours away. It's up by Chicago. So yeah. Do you guys, oh my gosh. What Shonda says, for the magnets, I think they have to have a purpose for someone to keep them. I'm able to write the date on them for the next pump out. Oh yeah. So Shonda owns a business and she's using a magnet and she's using it for a reason for them to put it on their fridge. I do agree. I think this is a great point that you're making, Shonda, is that for a magnet, you can put inspirational stuff on there. That's one thing, but maybe make a magnet that actually they have a reoccurring need for it. I think it was Robin. No, it wasn't Robin. Attitude of Gratitude said that she did the Post-it notes. So the same kind of thing, right? A Post-it note. I thought that was a really cute idea, but have it serve a purpose, right? Have it serve a purpose. I gotta do a quick time check. Yep. Okay. So you guys, like I said, I think we're about 3 or 4 weeks out probably from really starting to get that. As long as I can get my designs done, and I'm going to say, let's be realistic. Let's just be realistic. We're probably like a month away, right? But a month away, I'm going to use this company, Press and Sew, that I talked about earlier, pull this back up. I'm going to be using them, and my logo, whatever it will look like, right, is going to end up on here. And I'm going to put it here, and you'll be able to buy some merch from me. I'm also going to do probably a show or a page like his here where we've got the actual video. I loved this idea, but super fun stuff. Like all these cool things. Look at these fun. I mean, these things are awesome, but I got to like step my game up. These designs are super, super cool. That's fun. See, like there's Diana Gladley. There's Rob Bassala. I can never say his name. And there's Doc Rock right there. I'm not sure who those two people are, but you know, how cool would it be if you guys wore the merch, sent me a picture, and I could put you on my little store page here? That would be way fun, don't you think? But I liked how Sylvia said basically they can customize your storefront too, so it can fit you and your personality. So maybe I'll be designing a lava lamp background. I mean, just saying, you know, that'd be fun. Okay, my friends, listen, as I mentioned, tomorrow I will be on the Ask Streamyard show. That will be at 11 a.m. Eastern time. We'll be multi-streaming on YouTube, Facebook page, inside the Facebook group, of course, the Streamyard community. If you're not already part of that Streamyard community, I highly suggest you join it if you are using Streamyard because it's amazing and it's a great place to get support. If you want to try Streamyard and try the professional plan for 14 days, I can get you that free trial. All you got to do is go over to melaniediane.com/StreamYard, sign up with any of the links on that page, and you will actually get a 14-day trial. At the end of that trial, you'll just simply be on the free plan, and then you can decide later if you want to upgrade or whatever you want to do. But tomorrow on Ask StreamYard, I will be talking about using multiple cameras in your stream with StreamYard. I will be talking about using OBS and, of course, my Stream Deck. But for the most part, I'm going to be talking about some of the simple, very achievable ways that you can have multiple cameras in your stream. We're going to talk about some creative ways too. This one guy had a question. He does these races, and it's like you really could actually stream from a location, but then also have multiple cameras out on location somewhere else. You can do that. And so I thought that was a fun thing. We're going to talk about that. I kind of have a weird feeling that show is going to be super, super awesome. I'm already working on a lot of notes right now. So join us tomorrow on Ask StreamYard. I'm going to be talking about using multiple cameras in your streams. So again, 11 a.m. Eastern time. If you can't tune in live, you can always watch the replay over on StreamYard's YouTube channel. Make sure that you're subscribed to that so that you get the notifications and you won't miss a beat over there either. So, okay, my friends, I'm ready to get it. Oh, okay. Nancy says, well, hello, Nancy. Hello. Is the merch company Press and Sew or Press and Stitch? It is Press and Sew, but not spelled that way. It is actually Press and Sew. Let me go back here. Press and Sew, S-O-W. That is what it's called. So Press and Sew. There you go, right there. See, Press and Sew, pressandsew.com. Let me just put that in the comments. There you go. Now I have a link on the YouTube, and of course, there you go. Jennifer, thank you for posting that as well. So, okay, friends. All right, I'm out of here. I got to get going. Got to run. You guys got to run. You got things to do, I'm sure, right? I hope, at least some fun stuff. All right, so I will talk to you guys. My phone is being blown up by spam today. I don't know if you're getting spammed, but I'm getting spammed today. It just keeps ringing with spammy stuff. So, no, I do not want to renew the warranty of the car I haven't owned in 8 years. I get a lot of those. But anyways, okay. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys next week. Tune in again, 2 p.m. Eastern time next Tuesday. If you haven't already, make sure you get subscribed to the YouTube channel because that's how you will always get notified when I upload new content and, of course, when I go live. So would love to see that. Definitely growing the YouTube channel. All of you that are already subscribed, I really appreciate you. I appreciate all of your support, everyone that's always been here hanging out with me on Tuesdays. It's been a lot of fun, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.